Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so in our last video we started the final project of the season, and so between episodes I started placing blocks. Yeah, it's going to be big. This is not going to be a small build. There's goals for this season to get this thing built. The challenge is to get it built under the constraints of the industrial overhaul, because next season won't have industrial overhaul. So, yeah, the comments from last episode, so why don't you just build it like a block off the ground? Well, that wouldn't be fun, because, yeah, I fall, and there'd be no challenge if I just built it on the ground. So, we got scaffolding. I'll probably put a bunch more down to get a little bit of a safety net. But again, I mean, there's no challenging if I just use a safety net everywhere, right? So, let's hit the med bay real quick. I regret putting the med bay in the back. I mean, eventually I guess we'll have enough stuff to finish up the rest of the med bay. So, yeah, that's... Because eventually this thing's going to have a full med bay in it. So, when I go make the components from the med bay for this, they'll get made back there as well. So, let's get over here. I want to get some more anchor points, like out here. Because I'm notorious for cutting things free, so... Yeah. Just plan ahead. Plan on me breaking it is basically what it boils down to. Oh, I made a better grinder? Yeah, because that's the thing. I was trying to cut down some of these heavy armor blocks with the other grinder, and it takes a good minute. So I was like, not down with that. So I switched up. Got a heavy grinder built. Got all the resources here to do that. So, I mean, that's just the floor. Yeah, it's gonna be big. So the other part is that it's gonna be multi-layered. So let's go to. I wanted to use a pillar. I think G pillar. No, column. Yeah, that guy. This. Oh, something else added. So remember I told you like all bets are off for getting this thing built. So with that being said, I installed a couple bobs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more bobs. And they are all focused directly out here. So the 4 bobs that are on the station are still exactly where they were. But those 5 bobs are focused out here. So what I want to do is grab some interior plates, obviously. Interior. Okay, that'll work. And let's go 7. So we're going to come in 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 in the middle. Right? 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. I don't even know if this is a good count. Like, is it going to work? Close enough. Alright, so the idea is that you don't want this layer to touch the next layer above it. Because if that happens, you get what's called block damage transfer, telegraphing. So there is going to be a lot of block placing in this model. Like an absolute ton of blocks. I cannot emphasize how big this thing is going to be. And the best part is, I want it to fly. And I'd also like it to float. That'd be a thing. So, in theory, this layer, between this layer and this layer, will be airtight. So this will be one giant tank So there's that, and then all the other arduous layers that happen between. That will be a thing as well. So we're going to go to about here, and then I'll work on the bow of the ship later. Right now I'm just going to build the refrigerator shape that I'm notorious for to get it a little bit more lined out. So you, like so, like that. So in theory, so 7, we're going to do something like a grid. 1, 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. 1, 2, 3, place. Actually, what I'm going to do is pattern like this, and then mirror it over the center line. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks in between that side and this side. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So 7. And like so. Nope. Mistakes were made. And this is where a functioning mirror mode would be absolutely fabulous, right? Because now I have to go and place light armor block above this entire area. So that's going to go all the way over. Basically, this entire footprint times 2. So the cool part is, this one's going to be light armor. Because the economy is bad and we're trying to conserve resources. Just kidding. So doing this is going to give the Bobs multiple things to do, because like the heavy armor is taking forever to build. So while they're waiting on heavy armor, they can be placing light armor and interior plates. No. There, that's good enough for a minute. Okay. Now, this is going to be where we build. So everything is going to be internal to this area. Wait, is this? Hold on. Yeah, that's right. That would have been bad. Got this whole thing placed and then realized, oh hey, Havoc, you're still like 3 blocks away from the edge of the vessel. So good job. So this goes like so. And up. Yeah, buddy, there we go. And then go back to here and here and here. So I think you guys can start to see the pattern I'm developing here is that this whole internal block is going to be isolated from this external block. So, whoop, did not mean to weld that. So if we take a rocket here, it won't penetrate heavily into this intersection here. At least that's the idea. And in practice, it does tend to work. It's the block deformation causes damage to other blocks. But you get something like a railgun strike now, it won't much matter. Railgun just sails right through everything, so it's like a block count now instead of armor count. Railgun's like, you have 12 blocks in front of you, I go through 14, so you're done. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as stated in comments from last episode, it's going to be a little bit of block simulator placing for the interim, just to get things going, but you want to bring you guys along with the idea behind doing things like the multi-layered armor. So this is what was said to be done with soon, and I was like, yes, that is a thing, and it could be a thing, except soon's never going to see combat, so yeah, no, we're not going to do that with soon, because yeah, at that time, especially as we were building soon, resources were pretty scarce. Not so much nowadays, but yeah. Oh, did not mean to jump down there. There we go. Did I miss that? Oh yeah, I got it. Mistakes were made. Twice. Alright. Alright, so then we'll take this refrigerator of a shape that we're making now and then detail it out. So from this shape, the main shape will take place. So we'll carve in stairwells and stuff like that. So like the landing deck is this deck right here. So if we go back this way, this will be where the ramp comes down, or the hangars open to, or however. Whoa, whoa, whoa. A little overzealous there with the grinder. So it's gonna be beefy, but that was the plan all along. Ugh. Okay. I wish I could reach that far. That'd be a nice mod. What is it? From Factorio Long Reach. Twice I sent them to the ground. Those are expensive. Let's go get them. There we go. The thing is ginormous. Like I said, it's not even close to being built yet. This is just like scratching the surface, as it were. Okay. There we go. I've seen other craft built like this. This is my first, though, that I'm building like this. So I do plan on some of this to go awry. But hey, you don't learn if you don't try. So this is definitely a trying scenario. A trying scenario. Trying my patience. Pop's like, I already did that. Okay. So this will be, I'm going for a combat hardened vessel. That's why the multi-layered armor, that's the whole point to the shenanigans. So we're just going to try to make it to where this thing can come in, just take a beating, dish out as much of it as it can. I want to be able to dish out more punishment than it can take, but take more punishment than anything else in the area. So there's going to be a lot of redundancies in this vessel. I want jump drives because if shenanigans gets too bad, I want to be able to get out. We're talking multiple projectors, making sure that we can replicate this thing on the fly. I want to go with fighters. So the new AI that's coming out, I want to be able to launch fighters. So that is definitely a long-term goal for this craft. Part of the size that I'm going for is to allow for such shenanigans. So yeah, I'm looking forward to those AI blocks for sure. To be able to just eject a bunch of fighters and they just go off and just start wrecking. Something I'm seriously just stoked about. Not looking for so much the need for resources for this craft. It's going to be mostly, if I need resources, I'm going to fight for them. That's kind of going to be my goal. Maybe we can take on a pirate role. That could be a thing. Right. We can use this as a passageway as well. So this doesn't have to be completely void. I can use it to get around if I want to, drop down into it. But I'm going to have enough space in the overall craft that I don't think this is going to be necessary. But I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. This is going to be... There's going to be a lot of room for interpretation, as it were. Okay. So yeah, there's so much block to be placed. So I have a really strong draw to try to make this vanilla. And then with a dash of mod. So when I say with a dash of mod, there's going to be a couple mods specifically that are going to make this thing functional. And if I don't use that style mod, this thing's not going to be functional. Case in point is going to be Azimuth. If I don't have Azimuth thrusters, this thing is just... It'll never leave the ground. When it gets to orbit, it will be a metal asteroid just floating. So if I don't get something along the lines, case in point, as Azimuth, this thing's never going to fly. I could make it a hull, make it look pretty, and not be functional. But that is not what this is going to end up being about. Well, okay. That's 29. Not happy about that. Good job, Havoc. Grab my food. Can I? No, you can't. Okay. Okay, how about Pikachu, I choose you. Okay, do we not have hydrogen tank anywhere on the station? I don't think so. Come on. Let me in. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Alright, let's make some modifications so we can get to resources. Better. Oh, no, that was grayed out. Didn't realize. Okay, so we can't get hydrogen. Well, that needs to be remedied, like, right away. That's a perfect spot for a tank. Boom. Placed. Wait for it. You know what we could also get going on is a drill. That's on Tonka. We don't have a drill on this rig yet. I thought I took care of that. Huh. Drill system, show area, please. Why is that? Why do I not see that? I'm worried. I think I should be worried. It's off. Oh, because it's 300 meters below deck. That's why. And 82 is where the lithium is, so if I bring this up another meh more, it will show up on radar now, right? Oh, there it is. It's right up above us. Just now seeing it. Okay, so K drill. Depths of Mordor. Negative 300. Oh, why did I leave? I want to turn it on. Alright. I'm going to go put a big drill. Should be on the end of that. Ugh, this is so much fun. I've enjoyed this build. Don't know where I want to put it. I was thinking like right there. So instead, I'm going to... Oh, hey, there's a beam there. I'm gonna put it here. Why? Oh, we need steel plates. That would definitely be a reason. I think the light isn't... Yeah, it is. It's in the way. Well, that's not helpful. Okay. 8. Okay, so we can get these going. Once they get welded up, we can start pumping out resources. We're just collecting stone. The gravel sifter should be running. I haven't checked it, which I should have. Gravel sifter is running, producing ice. Do we have an O2 generator? Azimuth oxygen generators. Something tells me that these aren't working properly. Let's saga those on, shall we? They're not moving. There they go. Alright, so control panel. Tank, industrial overhaul tanking is incomplete. Let's take all of these tanks. I want to put them all onto stockpile. Because we need hydrogen, like, stat. And this guy here doesn't want to get welded because he's missing steel plates. So we're going to go take apart some of this. Because, again, we need hydrogen. Okay. Yeah. Do we have a control panel on this thing? Thought there was. I'm gonna go around it one more time. Let's go for 3. Okay, so tank. Industrial overhaul, stockpiles on. Okay. Yeah, I saw that coming. Come on. Oh, crikey, come on. And... oh, nailed it. Yay. Okay. So let's go control panel. Tank. Autofill. Thank you. Me. Like how it even refills them while you're in stockpile. That's fun. The more you know. Alright, so let's get here. Here out of in armored plate. Okay. So I'm gonna do it this way. Because this is faster than waiting for the assembler to produce enough armor plate for me to grab. Then place back. Okay. Alright, so we got quite a few blocks to get placed. You guys are starting to see some of the overall footprint to get a size. I guess I want to say comparison, but it's not really a comparison because what am I comparing it to? But some sense of scale. How's that? I think overall this is going to be... so we get those AI blocks. Woo-wee! The options for what you can do with a fighter from the simple things that they've just leaked. Not even talking about what they actually plan on doing with that stuff. Just the leaked information is making me excited. So I'm trying to get this done as quickly as possible. So the fun part is that working a 40-hour workday, 40-hour workday, 40-hour work week. It's more like 45 hours minimum. And try to place all these blocks. Whew. Tell you what. Sitting there grinding at work and then come home and think about grinding. That's a thing. Blocks got to get placed. If I could place blocks in my sleep, I would. A lot of the block placing is going to happen over in Discord, so if you haven't yet, go over and check it out over there. Been playing 7 Days to Die, World of Warships, and occasionally even some Space Engineer stuff. So, if you guys want to get a hold of me, that's the easiest way to do it. I'm pretty active over there. I'm say hi. I'm going to say hi back. So, I don't hide. If I'm online, I'm I'm online. So there's games to be played. I'm down. Oh man, I'm getting there. The belly is looking pretty good. I think I'm going to take the scaffolding out. It got me out. It got me out here without taking too much struggles and strifes, but I thought there was like 5 down here. There's only 3. Twice in one episode. That takes it to 30. Well, I was struggling to come up with a name for today's episode, and I think I just came up with it. Double kill. Crikey. Get that food back in there. There it is. Alright, so control panel. Oh, nope. Oh, let's save an inventory. Bottle. And plots. Yeah, see, this is where I was talking about. So it's hard finding armor plate because all the mobs are taking them so quickly, so... Alright. Almost done. Wow, not even close to done. It's like 1% started. Alright, so I want to get this square finished off. And once that is done, we'll know that we'll have so much more to get done after that based upon this square. So we're going to start with the refrigerator and then greeble out from there. Cut holes for flight deck stuff. Production things are going to go internal layers. They're going to get all covered. So you're going to have to go into a room basically to get to a refinery. Because that refinery is going to be suspended inside of another room. I want to have redundancies and armor and yeah. Hopefully I won't come across too many AI ships with railguns. Oh yeah, look at that. Did I make it? We get it? Nope, missed one. Not bad. 1. I'm down with that. Boom. Alright, so hopefully my goal is to get the layer above me to, you know, over here to look like that. And just start building up. So, yeah, I'm going to have a cargo hold in the back, something similar to how Soon's set up, but more functional. Because Soon is not really that functional. I mean... It would work in a perfect environment, but the water is not a perfect environment for Soon's rear tailgate section to work properly. So there's that. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Again, thanks for all the support. Thanks for being here. 1 year today, or sorry, not 1 year. In 2014, today, I launched the channel. So... thanks for being here. Thanks for taking part in this adventure. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.